Why? All right, dude. It's time. It's time to start it. And guys, we're back. I know you missed it, or you could give two shits less that this has not been going on for like probably about a month now. New Year's, right after New Year's Eve was the last one I did.
Somebody's been dying for this.
Yeah, someone has been dying. I have.
Someone's like, what the fuck, Joe?
What
the hell are you doing?
Hey, listen.
What are you in a comedy coma? That's what they're saying.
Listen, I'll say this, dude. I know I got 300 subscribers at YouTube, and I'm not getting 300 views a week, so I'm checking people.
No one can afford internet anymore, dude. Times is tough.
Times is tough.
Yeah.
But most importantly, we are back at the Thanks for Sharing podcast. We are brought to you by Dan Rouse at Cherry Hill Mitsubishi, KCD Construction, Pace Roofing, Hoover Delivery Service, ERT Restoration, Dudas Distros, J-Bo's Creations, Art History, Kelsey Kool-Aid Art, Four Seasons Landscaping, Sharky's Barbershop, RD Realty, Bone Marrow, Capital Adjustment, Santini's Grill, A-Plus Insurance at Tyson and Castor, Ivy Innovations, Ghosts with the Most Boutique, Crocus Landscaping, and Greek Tech.
You got somebody selling bone marrow today?
It's a clothing company.
Really?
But yeah. But if you want your spine.
But if you buy if I buy 10 shirts, I get like.
Yeah, he'll give you a free spinal tap. He'll be like, what's sick. Inside there, dude? You know what I mean?
Tap, find out.
Today I got the legendary Cody Wright, man. He rescheduled on me, dude. No big deal.
Yeah, my bad, dude. I was too busy getting my life fucked over by a deer.
Yeah. Oh, deer did.
I hit a deer on 95.
I almost smoked one like last week.
Oh, I got him. Well, yeah, I guess I got.
You got the same one.
He got up after I
came from Ben Salem to Jersey, and he was like,
he was limping probably a little bit.
Yeah, you guys might know Cody from the Flying W. One of the few mics I would go to a lot.
Dude, I appreciated that.
And it's one of the most empty ones, but
yeah,
you know.
You would always show up like with a tattooed face, man, which I appreciated because that was like the vibe.
Yeah, everyone I know got face tattoos, but it's like old school face tattoos. Not like how everyone's doing it now. It's like these dudes are like, I'll murder you. And I'm like, that's what's up, dude.
Yeah, it's like, yo, stand for something and be about it.
Yeah, I always talk about my boy Jeff because he literally has a knife tattooed on his face. But he always talks about like the day things changed was when he got his hands tattooed. I was like, buddy, I think it was when you got the knife tattooed on your face.
Like changed for the better or the worse?
When people start like looking at you.
Okay.
Because when I got my hands done, not that my hands are, but I got the knuckies.
Yeah. So you probably get a decent amount of looks.
Nah, people like them for the most part. Old ladies love them.
Really?
Yeah.
They're into that shit.
Yeah, because at Applebee's, they're like, let me grab your arm. I'm like,
they know you still got work. They just like that you got young, unwrinkly fingers. They're like, look at those things.
And
you can read the letters on them.
Feel how soft these are. I always get compliments on.
Woo.
Yeah, I don't
look really soft.
I don't lotion or everything.
And feel very soft.
I don't lotion or anything, and everyone's always like, "Oh, I know why they're soft," and I'm like, "Grow up,
yeah,
loser."
It's just my dick skin's really oily.
Yeah, I'm like, "Don't."
It's all natural.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't touch my dick ever, dude. I hate myself. So you're thinking
I stare at it, I yell at it. Like,
yeah,
what do you think you're fucking doing?
What?
Dude?
Yeah, you think you're better than me, dude?
I treat my dick like my mom treats me. I'm like, what do you fucking get a job, dude? Start holding your weight around here.
Yeah. How long has the hair been long, dude?
I haven't cut it since I graduated high school.
Not even a trim.
Nah, literally.
That is what it is.
This is how it went down. Like my mom would just always get haircuts because I didn't give a shit. She would be like, "Oh, you have a haircut," and then like one day she's like, "Need it? Like I'm not paying for haircuts anymore." I'm like, "All right, well, I just won't get them."
That's a good way to go about it.
And then I haven't cut it since.
I had long hair in high school, and it was the biggest like regret of trying. I would not do it again because I just like having short hair. And that's a me thing. But like I tried like. Maybe like at the end of high school, and I'm like, dude, it just gets to a point where you look like an idiot, and you're like, get this off of me.
Yeah, you just fight through that, you know.
You fought through it, dude, and you succeeded.
You fight through it, and then people just kind of accept you for having it. And
it's so versatile. Though. You can bun it up, dude. You're a big backwards
I got
hat
so
guy.
many looks. I can hide fatness, you know. I can ears, dude. My ears are mangled. People don't even know if I can have a concussion right now. You wouldn't even fucking know.
Mangled how? Like they just look
they're fine.
You were born that way, dude.
Actually, all this hair comes from my ears.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna be like you had like cauliflower. Nah. You're like 3rd degree black belt, man. I'm like, oh shit, dude.
That would be a lot cooler. I could have actually. You think if I took like a meat cleaver to my ears, I could induce that shit.
Yeah, people won't start with you, dude.
I want to like hold them so I don't hit myself in the hand and just kind of mash them in, and then I'll
That's
be
like usually a telltale sign to not fight somebody if they have the cauliflower ear,
If you have
because they're like they know.
they don't care.
Yeah, I'm about to do it to myself, just like bash it against the refrigerator and be like, I'm tough, right, guys?
I'll wear my hair like this from now on. Like,
Yeah.
don't fucking
Yeah.
start with
Guys,
me.
listen, dude. You see this collie boy?
I'm just gonna put little piece of cauliflower sticking out of my ear. Like, oh man, I got it bad this time, dude.
Yeah.
Doctor says it's fresh.
Dude, that's fresh collie,
Fresh
dude.
collie. I got broccoli.
From-
They didn't have fucking cauliflower,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, all I got is fucking arugula. And they're like, what, dude?
That's not even the same thing.
Yeah, it's a vegetable still, nonetheless.
do.
I like how I texted you today, and I was like, "Are you good with dogs?" Because people come here,
Yeah.
and my dog is not like a dog. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I think
I was expecting like
think
3
that-
rots.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I think it's reserved for like Rotties, and like I have 2 pit bulls.
You never know
pinned-
anymore. People are like, fucking.
Here he is.
You
though.
get canceled for your podcast because you had me on, and I'm a cat person.
Yeah,
That's very insensitive.
You're a cat person?
No, I'm not. But I'm just saying the hypotheticals. You never know.
Yeah, I don't do cats, man.
I would do really big cat. I used to fuck with like fat cats and orange cats.
Yeah.
Cats are you're allowed to be.
Calicos, dude.
Yeah,
Tabbies, dude.
and they ought to be on the streets, dude. You
Yeah.
can't have like a house.
I've been doing a new bit lately about cats, and the whole premise is like I'm just not a cat person, and I just don't like an animal that just shows up, and it's like I live here now.
Yeah, dude. All the
Like
time.
I'm mind boggled when people are like, I got a kitten. I'm like, it just doesn't show up. That's like how I know everyone I know who got a cat. They were like, it was just here and it's mine now.
Garage cat.
Yeah.
Most cats are named after the place that they conquered.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
like we had garage cat. He almost turned into house cat at one point. He got into the house.
Yeah, they're like, why'd you name that cat Tattles? I was like, oh, after Tattletales. I found him in the dumpster one night, dude.
With a baby, dude.
Yeah.
He got some fresh fucking.
Why's your cat?
Everyone says their cats are psychopaths. Like, well, mine's got fucking 3
Yeah.
babies. They're living.
Yeah,
too.
and 3 STDs. Dude. That'd be
Cats
cat,
are always good.
I'd like to point out to my friend Kelsey, I finally put this stain. It's been in my car. She gave it to me at my
beautiful.
last show.
And it lasted.
And she was like, it's for the picture that I painted. And then, like, people were like, she was like, what, do you not give a shit about me? And I'm like, no, I love you. What do you mean? Of course.
And now, yeah, and dude, you need your boy.
Yeah, I need
Next
my boy
to you.
next to this fucking gigantic dude. This used to be in my car, dude. Just in the back seat of my car when we did it at Davron's house.
You just like have like.
Do you know what level of sociopath you are if
Yeah,
you're
but both-
driving around with a poster of you in your car?
You should have had a like in the front seat with a seatbelt buckle.
Yeah, I keep it safe, dude.
You gotta.
Yeah, but my boy made this frame, dude. It's nice. It wasn't like a shitty Walmart frame. And
Nah, that looks like
nice.
he fucking.
Yeah,
Makes,
he
he's a
made
man.
this.
He's a
with it.
man.
Yeah, he's a man. I'm not a man.
Me neither.
Yeah, I don't do man. Well, you like fucking dispose of animals, so
That's
you know.
dude, mice. Actually, dude, I got a pretty big rat the other day. And I don't even do rats, but I got one, and I cried.
You're
I
sad.
cried
Yeah.
on the way home. I was actually hammered from the night before. I was at this grocery store that they had a rat problem, and the night before I got hammered, and I was like, shit, I gotta be there at like 5 o'clock to check their mice traps. I still don't have a car, so my girlfriend drove me. I came out, I found the rat in the trap. The night that the 3 days beforehand I went there was a rat snap, like one of the traps snapped, blood all over it, no rat. Means the rat ate its leg off or whatever,
he was
and
a
was
survivor.
like, I'm gonna bounce.
He's like, Cody Wright ain't getting me today, man.
It's like in Saw. He's like,
I'd rather know my own leg off, man.
Yeah. So then, so when I came back, I got the real one, and I threw it out. I'm like, nice, dude.
Yeah.
Took a picture of it.
Man, dude.
I'm a man, and then like halfway home, I'm like hungover, and now like going through a mode. I'm like, man, he probably just was hungry, you know?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he just
yeah.
wanted. It's cold out.
That rat had feelings.
I'm like,
man.
I can't be doing it. You know what things I kill? I just
Yeah.
like try to ignore. If I had like teardrop for every in I'd have, it would be covered. I would just be doing black body.
Yeah, it's a weird business to get into, dude.
It really is.
Those animals creep me out.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing it. So thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thanks, man.
I put it all on my shoulders, dude. I'm just
Yeah.
like, dude, that ant could be living a better life.
So you
than
just
me.
do like insects mostly and mice?
Most of the times.
You ever get a possum call?
I get possum calls. I just you have another exterminator buddy. Can I get his number?
Yeah.
Or when
He'll
shit's
do
over my head.
possums, dude.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with possums. Maybe I will. I have been thinking about getting a falcon. or a hawk and becoming a falconer. It's like this whole process.
Yeah, you
stuff.
put the fucking face mask on them.
Yeah, little fucking
used to
peekaboo eyes.
Dude, I used to get nervous because our dog before this one was a Pomeranian, like little
So you
5
give him the
pound
peekaboo
fluff
eyes?
ball. No, but there was a hawk like just circling the sky, and I'm like, dude, it will. I think it could pick up Nike, a hawk.
I don't know. Nike's thick boy.
Yeah,
dude.
he's chunky.
Nike, I think Nike's got. I think he's all right.
Yeah.
Unless you got like a golden eagle coming down for him.
Yeah, dude, I would love to see a bald eagle, dude. Someone posted on Facebook the other day, like in Texas, and it was like in their backyard, and it was massive. And I was
wild.
Like,
they're like fucking.
They were like
bigger than us. They're just like humans that can fly.
Yeah, it's like this thing's 7 foot, and I was like, that's terrifying, dude.
So if I get
Go birds,
if I get to where I want to be, dude, you work your way up the bird ladder.
Yeah.
So you can only start with a certain type of falcon or a red tail. Since I'm local and they're local to the area, I'm gonna start with an injured red tail.
Yeah.
Find them, nurse them,
back up. You're gonna fucking into its mouth. Yeah.
I'll
do whatever. Chew up some worms. You look like a guy that could chew up some worms.
I could chew up worms. I read that book, 15 Ways to Eat Fried Worms.
Really? There's a book called that?
Some like childhood book in like 2nd grade.
Nice.
This kid had to eat a worm every night.
Dude, good for him. That's good protein.
The one time, dude, he didn't have enough. It was like, his friend tricked him, dude. Almost the next day, where you lose the bet, had to eat one raw.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta eat.
And it was a big daddy, dude.
Yeah,
He slurped him up like
fucking...
I'm like, that's commitment.
Timon and Pumbaa always made that shit look appetizing.
I think they did.
Like, our bugs that good?
I think they actually made candy like that.
Yeah, probably.
And I'm like, this isn't.
I'm not a gummy candy guy.
I'm a huge gummy boy.
Yeah, I'm not a gummy.
And I think
Starburst.
It's why I'm drinking the kombucha now.
Yeah.
Because it's just in there.
Yeah.
I need to get. So I'm sending my boys, dude.
That's a cleanse.
I'm
dude.
sending
That's your cleanse.
I'm sending my boys down there to get more buddies out of there. You know.
Are you a Grateful Dead guy? Is that a Grateful Dead shirt?
No, dude.
No.
This is my dad's shirt. I don't know what. It's just like a fucking got a deer on it. I actually never even looked at it. To be honest, what's it say?
Timber Ghost Deer Camp.
Well, that makes sense because he's dead.
Yeah.
The Timber Ghost, dude.
To a real one.
My dad, we always used to call him the Timber Ghost. He made his own shirts.
Dude, you can say stuff like that and no one can call you on it because, like, no one's asking your dad.
Yeah.
Unless they got a crystal ball.
Dude, there's a few crystal ball people that would probably.
My buddy saw a medium and he was like, dude, she was spot on. And I was like, it can't be.
Yeah,
I want to go, but I'm terrified.
Some of them are spot on and some of them are like just want money. So it's like, how would you know the difference between the two if they're both good at?
I want to go to one that just like shock and it's like, you're going to succeed with minimal effort because that's how I've been surviving most of my life. And I'm just like, and it works.
It will.
Some people think it's a weird way to think. I just think I'm like, it's going to work.
The universe will only allow it to be as hard as you accept it to be.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I'm big into
because I'm huge in the Grateful Dead, and that's something.
Are you huge in the Grateful Dead?
I like the Grateful Dead.
They got a couple deep cuts.
Dude, isn't what's his name? John Mayer's touring with the Dead.
Yeah.
He's trying to be a Deadhead.
I think John Mayer's cool as fuck.
He is. Yeah.
And he's nasty at guitar.
He's nasty at guitar. He's friends with Bob Saget, which was I'm like, what?
Rest in peace. Your dad's friends with Bob Saget now.
Probably, dude. Yeah. Full House, man. They both family men.
Full House up in heaven, brother. Rest in peace.
My dad was a combination between probably.
Dude, he could have been. Bob Saget was a Philly guy. I don't know if your dad ever left New Jersey.
He's probably not too often. He went to the Wing Bowl one time.
That's what's up.
So that was in Philly. He was in Philly at least once.
The Wing Bowls, I never been to one.
Me neither.
Never want to go to one.
I wouldn't want to be eating them or not there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna pay for wings while all these dudes are getting paid.
You remember when competitive eating was huge, dude?
It still kind of is.
It still kind of is, but there was like a wave. I think like
there was.
When Joey Chestnut and Kobayashi first.
He's still at it, right?
Yeah, Joey Chestnut's undefeated.
I think he won again this year.
He did. Yeah, he just shoves them down his fucking throat. It's disgusting, dude.
Man.
I can eat like 2 hot dogs and then I'm like, I'm good for a hot dog for a couple months.
Yeah. Like I can do, very sparingly.
Well, I found out, I think I have an allergy to nitrates. So like certain pork products, like my mouth just swells up.
Oh, shit.
And my teeth hurt.
Well, that's good. At least it's only happening with that because it's happening with me with like healthy things.
Yeah.
I can't eat almonds anymore.
Yeah, no.
They close my...
Yeah, that's not good. You got a nut
skins of apples.
Peanut butter?
Peanut butter, I'm good.
Really?
Yeah.
And almonds?
No. Just, it's selective. Blueberries?
No. Skins of apples. You can
Skins
peel the apple.
Peel the apple? All the inside?
How did you figure that out after you ate an apple and it closed your throat up and you're like, I'll try this shit again?
Dude, I love apples, man. I'm like, there's no... And also, I was worried. I'm like, dude, if I can't eat apple, I'm going to die.
It's the only fruit I eat, and it's not that often.
Yeah, but like they just I guess from like childhood, like always put in your mind like apples are fucking it will save you from everything.
What kind of apple you going with? You
I'm
Granny Smith guy?
Dude, I'm a yellow boy.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I can do a Granny Smith, but yellows are the
people shit on Granny Smiths. They're like they're not good. I'm like I love the sour.
Yeah, but
it's so good.
It's part of the. I mean, those would go really good with the candy.
Yeah.
If you put I don't know
I
if
like
you're
a little peanut butter in the Granny Smith. You get that protein and that like I know
it's
what the fuck I'm talking
well
about.
Balanced, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if you do honey, but that might be a Jewish thing.
Yeah.
Honey.
Are
and
you
apples.
Jewish?
I got a little half calf in me, dude.
Nice, dude. Only the good half, good fellas, in case no one caught that.
Yeah, only my mom's side.
Yeah,
so
okay.
only like by blood and birthright. I am Jewish.
Oh yeah, you're. Did you ever go to the wall, dude?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Don't you get to go for free if you want to?
Up till the age of 30.
Yeah, you seem like a dude that should just do it.
Are
you over 30?
I just turned 30 in May. So I turned 30 in May. But
yeah, you should have went. You seem like the dude that.
Dude, I don't know. For some reason, my geography's off. So I'm just like, I'm not going to Egypt with all the shit going on over there. I'm thinking like Palestine.
Yeah, the hair throws it off because you look like a dude who would just be like, yeah, he just ended up here, you know?
Yeah. Like, yeah, I'd end up getting left behind on the trip or whatever. And, I'm Jewish, so I don't know. I'm not fucking paying for this shit to get home. That's kind of funny that it's just like, hey, you guys want a free trip?
Yeah. Are you a Seinfeld fan then?
Yeah.
The show.
Yeah, I love Seinfeld.
Yeah. What about his comedy?
It's people like it.
Yeah, people like it.
I enjoy it. I'm not saying it's near one of my favorites, but like I understand.
You ever catch yourself as a local comedian watching a professional comedian? And you're like, they're not that good, whether they are or not, and you're just like, you fucking
all the time.
I do it all the time.
All the time I'm watching. I'm like, I would have punched that up a little bit.
I had this thought last night because I was leaving the grape room. I'm like, dude, everyone's so programmed to just hate at open mics. Like, no one laughs because it's all comedians, and it's just like
I'm not gonna laugh because that'll.
I used to do a joke on stage where I was just like, none of you want to laugh, and that's fine. Yeah. But you'll drive home and be like, that guy was fucking brilliant. You know what I mean?
Right.
Then I was like, what if Gaffigan just showed up to like an open mic, but he wasn't like Gaffigan? You know what I mean? How badly would everyone be like, he's not that good?
Yeah, if he was like undercover, and like did a set and just went. I mean, probably, I don't know. That's interesting. Has no one done that? Yeah, and no one's made a video of that yet. Probably. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure no one like him or anyone at that level would do it.
Yeah. I think there's like some decent level people that have like popped into Raven.
Yeah.
Well, I don't go to Raven.
Hannibal Buress has been there. I know, he goes there whenever he's in Philly.
He's funny.
Yeah.
I like him.
So that's example number one. A lot of people's they're like, he's not funny.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Do you think he's funny?
I like him. I enjoy stand-up. They're like, that's not stand-up. Like, well, did you laugh?
Yeah.
And when he was saying, when he was on stage, okay, then all right, it's fine.
I always feel weird talking about stand-up with like people, like, because people will just ask me, because I'm a bartender at Applebee's, what's up?
Yeah, nice.
And people are like, so like, who are your favorites? And I'm like, you want me to say names that you're just not gonna know? Right. Like in my mind, like up there, definitely in my top 5 is Segura. Yeah. And I say that to people, and he's like a multi-millionaire, and people are like, oh, I never heard of him.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's
insane.
Yeah, it's like, how have you not seen him? I guess he's just, if you're not in a movie, he's probably in a movie. Is he in a movie?
He did that one movie with Mark Wahlberg. I watched it just because he was in it. It was like a family movie, and it was like, we're going to adopt these kids.
That's the thing. If you're not in like a big movie, what movie? I've never even heard of it.
What's it called?
I even thought that he was in a movie with Mark Wahlberg, but
yeah, man, he is.
See,
but I think
people should know who he is.
I feel like people want me to be like, yeah, you love Kevin Hart then? And I'm like, yeah, I like Kevin Hart.
That question's always, I just, this was like around the time where it was not popular to say Louis. That was when it was weird. I'm like, Louis, the best.
Louis even,
and people would be like, still? I'm like, well, his jokes are still the jokes. And also, I kind of thought the other shit was kind of cool.
Who's your top 5 right now?
Oh man, that's a tough one, dude.
That's tough. I don't even know if I could do 5.
Yeah,
I could do a top 3. I think.
Dude, I
don't even know. I got a 1 and a 2.
At this point, I'm so like lost with like what I'm judging when I'm watching comedian anymore. Because now it's like, oh, I'm trying to work on the craft myself, so I'm like more critical or just like trying to dissect. Almost like a scientist would another scientist work instead of being like, that was enjoyable.
That's too much thought.
It's too much, and I don't like it.
I put literally 0 in every mic I've done, and I haven't done bad many times.
Yeah.
And I put no effort into
Well, that's why
I don't even go up with a game plan.
That's smart.
I talk to people and they're like, I don't know if I should do this joke. I'm like, I'm just going to wing it, dude.
Yeah.
I recently started doing stuff from the special because I realized like the chances of people, like no one, you know,
Yeah.
I put out my own comedy special. No one watched it. You know what I mean? People watched it.
People
but-
watched it. I watched it.
Yeah, but I'm just like, I'm just going to do those because I can do it better now.
Yeah.
My whole theory is that now that it's been like 2 years since we shot it, since I did it 6 months into comedy, and we were talking about it outside, it was just pretty much me going like, I'll try to do an hour and we'll film it and put it on a major streaming platform.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, but I want to redo all that material and just call it It's Better.
Yeah.
Because the first one's called It's Fine. And I'll just be like,
Dude, I love that idea.
yeah, that's a good idea.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'll go to that show.
Yeah. I'll do it at the same place too.
Yeah. I'll be like, that one was a little bit better.
Yeah.
Little tiger.
Yeah, you didn't say it's fine as much, dude.
It's like, oh, yeah, that's the new tag, though.
Yeah.
It's like, well, that one
dude,
went
one
better.
nasty thing I caught from it, and we just do it, like, in my group of friends, we just do you know a lot.
Yeah.
Which it's a common verbal stall, but we,
Right.
like, overemphasize it for humor.
Yeah. Okay. So
Like, just randomly be like, yeah.
so get like
And I did it so much in that.
get like a bird with it.
Yeah, it's so cringe to me when I watch it. I hit a double one. I hit a you know, and I was like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah. I used to be
That's the only time I watch a stand-up special. I'm like, do they do that shit too? And they
Right.
do.
Yeah. 100%. It's crazy when you go back. You're like, oh, this isn't like they don't feel good about this.
Yeah.
Even though like when you're not looking for that, you watch a special. You're like, that was amazing. But then you see it comedy performed live so much. It's like there's a difference between whenever it's filmed versus when it comes off and you're watching it on a screen.
Dude, I don't like watching it live that much. I just get the
Well,
anxiety. So
Well, you actually go to major performances more often than you do.
yeah, well, I go to
now.
like a lot of concerts and stuff. So my thing is like I don't mind doing that because you're free to move around. But like
Right.
it's like so I like described it last night to someone like it's like going to the movies, but like during the movies you check your phone and stuff.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you don't
yeah.
give a fuck. You're like comforting, you know, like this is an hour or two of my life.
Right, the movie's not gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, and you know the movie's guaranteed to be something. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It could be good or it could be hot dog shit, but
right.
dude, a comedy show. Like, first off, I don't drink, so that's always an annoying. Like, I saw
I'm just trying to cut back, and I'm like,
I saw Ian
before
Edwards at
even-
Helium, and I felt bad for the server. Like, I was gonna
Really?
tip them. I tipped them like $20 because I was like, just give me a bottle of water and a Coke. Like, I don't want
Yeah.
food. I don't drink.
Yeah, so you.
And I like felt bad because I went by myself, and I'm like, this server's probably miserable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm
Because
like,
you wanna be like,
Be like, I'm the daytime bartender at Applebee's. I got you.
I know what you feel. Dude, don't even
Yeah,
worry about
I
it.
got you. You don't even got to check on me. But I get the anxiety of like sitting there and I'm just like, I gotta be silent and staring at the person. And I'm like, are they the, you know,
We know too
especially
many rules.
Helium, like you can see everyone there. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? I'm like, are
yeah.
they gonna notice me not laughing at this one setup?
Yeah, you like seating arrangements there is important. You
Yeah.
can be put somewhere right up front. You're just like,
Exactly.
And even when you're performing there, if someone be put right up front, you're like,
yeah,
I wasn't prepared.
I never performed there.
No.
No, never did Philly's Funniest.
Yeah. Philly's Funniest, whatever.
I
I want to start an open mic in South Jersey, call it Philly's Funniest.
yeah.
And just
I'm just gonna start going on stage and just being like, guys, I won Ben Salem's Funniest, so
so
undefeated
yeah.
in my hometown,
It
dude.
depends who you ask.
Yeah, who's challenging me for that crown, dude?
Come at me.
Foster grew up like the town over, I think. Like
Well, he's got
Crevos.
that town, dude. It's District
Yeah,
6
yeah.
versus District 5.
Yeah, it's 2
Come on,
minutes down the road, dude.
Is he your fucking what's that dude from the Mighty Ducks? You Mighty Duck
yeah,
boy?
yeah. Goldberg, the Goldberg.
No, the one that he's on the cusp of.
Banks, Charlie.
Yeah.
Which one?
No, it was Banks, right?
Banks.
The
Banks fucks his hand
So
up,
Banks is no fucking.
Then he's
Foster
like,
is such a Banks.
Yeah,
He's the Banks. You're Charlie.
yeah. I'm Charlie, dude.
Yeah, dude,
I
you're
think
the
I'm
leader.
probably more like if you look like I don't think like Charlie.
You're Goldberg after he came back from whatever the hell
yeah.
he's done.
Goldberg was a Philly dude. He was wearing Flyers
Really?
shirt in it. Yeah, in the movie, he's wearing like a Flyers jersey.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Yeah, he's like,
So Goldberg.
Raw next stop for life, cheesesteaks. You know what I'm fucking saying, cuz?
He wasn't truly a terrible goaltender. Even in,
Yeah.
he went to the.
That's why I got benched for the girl, dude.
Oh, true, dude.
They were like,
Kitty
dude,
cat,
Julie the cat. Yeah,
Julie the
dude.
cat, man.
Love Mighty Ducks.
I
dude.
played goalie when I played ice hockey. Played goalie.
Yeah.
If I got
That's what my buddy Dan did growing up, dude. And I'm like, God bless you, dude.
it's
Because they all did lacrosse in high school, dude.
Yeah.
And my high school just didn't have a lacrosse team. So, like, it was the only sport I was interested in.
I played
To, like,
lacrosse.
even do at a high school level. Because, like, basketball, I'm my height.
Yeah.
Football's not happening. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
baseball, but not really. But
Baseball's a little boring.
Yeah, lacrosse. I love baseball, but
I was playing baseball a lot. I like it. I like it. I just can't. I don't like playing it.
yeah,
I like batting, but I'm like, you have to wait so long to
Yeah.
bat.
exactly. I love wiffle ball. I know it's not the same thing. And
Wiffle ball, we got like this big stadium in near where the Flying W was, where you can just go. They like remade like a miniature version of Fenway Park and shit.
Oh, that's in Jersey? I thought that
Yeah.
was in Boston. I heard
No,
about that.
dude,
They do
it's
the
big.
tournament, like
Yeah.
the world tournament there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So we went for one of my buddy's bachelor parties, and we were like just joking. We're like, strippers are coming in like an hour, and they're like, okay, well just wait. There's a children's party. They'll be done in an hour, and then you can use that room with the strippers.
And we were like,
I was like, oh, we were joking, but hold on, let me make a
Yeah.
few calls.
But now that I know this,
I didn't. What the hell? It's like, yeah. What do you think is gonna happen to all your bats and wiffle balls, dude? What do you think is gonna happen? That'll like touching the balls when we were playing. I'm like,
we should do like a local comedian wiffle ball tournament.
dude, that'd be insane.
That would be cool, dude.
I'll just make the mic there.
Yeah, I want to do like
First up the bat.
I want to do like a backyard sports tournament with like a couple people and film it, and no one, maybe people will watch it.
Who cares?
But like some cornhole bago. I'm a
We do-
bago. I call it bago.
You bag a boy.
Yeah, I got that. I got ladder ball.
You got them all. Oh, dude, ladder ball, I like to bunch and just throw it.
Well, sometimes I bunch them together and I throw it over.
Oh, that's actually
And they
smart.
just-
You're smarter. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
would.
sometimes I do it under.
I do just try to fucking.
And sometimes I'll just do it. You know what
I
I
act
mean?
like I'm like one of those dudes trying to hit the dude running away by the legs.
Yeah,
Get him.
fucking like in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, whatever. the
You
hell.
Lord of the Rings guy? Dude?
Love Lord of the Rings.
I've been meaning to rewatch them, but it's
I-
like also like 10 out. It's like a day.
Yeah, I got the second. I randomly the first one was on. Watched the second. I tried to watch the second one. Dude, I got that like main fight scene when they're all just like fucking getting all jacked up, and the one dude accidentally lets go of the arrow. That's
Yeah.
like my big moment. I fell asleep right before it. So but it's good though. It means I get to. I still haven't reached. You know, it's like jerking off, and then you didn't like. It's like,
you
I'm
know,
gonna go
shit.
back to that video.
You're like, I'm
And I was gonna.
I
That wasn't even,
bookmarked this one.
yeah,
Man.
that one wasn't even the best part
Shot
yet.
that arrow,
Yeah.
really, man. I get
Yeah,
that.
it's it. Then you do both, man.
Dude, I've been meaning to rewatch it.
Dude,
I'm the type of person though. I'll put on something like I've been waiting all day to watch. I immediately fall asleep.
yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
I mean, I've written off shows because of that.
Yeah,
Like
you.
Peaky Blinders, I'm like, yeah, I can't get into
Yeah.
it. Why? I try to watch it every time after I'm exhausted, so I guess it sucks.
Yeah,
It's like
I've been watching. Jeremy Renner's got a new show, and it's
Really?
good. Yeah, it's good. It's called Mayor of Kingston.
Mary Kingston.
Mayor, like mayor.
The mayor of Kingston.
Yeah, the mayor of Kingston.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's probably the mayor of Kingston.
Nah, he's like a fixer, but he's like the mayor. You know what I mean? He's like the go-to guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's
usually-
kind of a fixer. He was
Right.
like in jail, so he's like friends with the Crips and the White Power dudes. It's a
Interesting.
thing. Yeah,
It's an interesting combo.
yeah. Then like the cops, like his brother's a cop, and he's in with the cops too.
Is he a black guy or white guy?
Who, Jeremy Renner?
Yeah.
He's white, dude.
Yeah.
He was in the Avengers. Yeah.
Wait, which who is it?
Hawkeye, dude.
Yeah, okay, true, that guy. I only know him from the town.
Yeah, the town.
Yeah.
dude.
Everything else, I'm just like, he's that guy. But in this movie,
You big fan of the town?
I love the town.
guy? Yeah, town's good.
Dude, I like the idea of dressing up as Nun and robbing banks,
Yeah,
dude.
my
like,
boy's friends, like he's pretty good friends with the one guy that's in the town,
really.
the driver, the
Oh,
more
the
heavyset
big
guy.
dude.
Yeah,
No,
he's
dude,
a rapper from
I'm surprised
Boston.
that you're like more of your friends aren't in that.
Yeah, you know what I
It's
mean?
like just that barbecue that they had. It should just be you,
Yeah.
just like with fucking Ben Affleck's face posted.
Yeah,
on
I
it.
should just be hanging out, dude. I could be a fucking Southie, dude.
Why not,
I'll just move to Boston.
dude? It's your calling. You met. It's
Not living in Philadelphia is my calling. That's my ultimate goal.
yeah.
Not that I'm in Philadelphia right now.
Right,
We're
you're-
right there
Yeah,
though.
it's,
You know
it's
what
too
I mean?
close. You can smell it.
You know what I mean? If someone, yeah.
Gotta get on the other side, dude.
Dude, literally the sign that says "Welcome to Philadelphia" is down the street.
Yeah, I guess that kind of sets a tone.
Yeah,
It's like taking over your vibe, kind of.
yeah,
It's like infiltrating Ben Salem.
yeah, it's my vibe, dude. It is my vibe that it's just like you're so close, but you're not. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's me.
yeah, because I'm on the other side.
Yeah, you're.
Where we got Philly surrounded, dude.
dude.
We got them pinned.
We
They
got
don't,
it
they don't
locked
have
down,
anywhere
dude.
to go. Want to get
You got to go through us,
yeah.
motherfucker.
Dude,
Yeah.
I say we take over Philly.
Then Delaware's got the other side, but it's like
We can build like a volcano
you
there.
go to Delaware a lot.
Nah, I don't even like going to Philly.
Yeah. I remember this one time my buddy was like, this was like during the pandemic and when everyone's just getting crazy bread. And
Oh yeah, that was fun.
and he was like, "Yeah, the mall in Delaware finally opened up. We're gonna go clothes shopping and sneaker shopping because there's no taxes." And I didn't have the heart to tell him like that stuff's not taxed already.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Nah, this sounds tight, man."
Yeah,
But just so you know, shoes and clothes are already not taxed. You can just buy whatever you see on the price tag. That's how much they cost.
Yeah, but let them think that they're doing a little ski. They're actually wasting gas money.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, we made it, dude."
Yeah, but they end up getting a pack of smokes over there. They're good.
Yeah, how much cheaper can it be though, dude?
Nah,
What is it? $7 as opposed to the 8?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I smoke. I don't even know what they cost.
Yeah, I just steal them from you.
Yeah, that's fine, dude. I've given out more cigarettes at open mics than in rehab.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
well,
that
yeah.
makes sense. Everyone's like, "Oh, I need a fucking quick fix." Like,
Yeah.
everyone else is rehab. Does anyone get nervous at
Rehab's
rehab?
the struggle when you don't have the cigs, because like like my mom would drop off a carton and like I would smoke my last one, and she's like, "I'm dropping off a carton later," and I'm like, "I gotta get through."
So you just like,
And I'm a fiend. I chain smoke, so
Right.
especially in there, I was just
so
like,
when you
"There's
see
nothing
like
to
3
do."
left, you're like,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
start
And you're just
rationing
sitting
these.
in the gazebo with
writing
the,
on like writing a little mark of like I can smoke this cigarette from here
Yeah.
to here. Like when they're all, everyone's like, whenever anyone's ever stranded in the desert, they
Yeah.
all have the water bottle.
Yeah,
They
that's
mark
what it's
it,
like with
this
cigs,
is
but in
Debbie's
rehab.
line from here
Yeah.
to here.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I will never chink one. Even in rehab, I would not do that. That's disgusting.
When I was in weekend jail, someone smuggled in a Newport,
Yeah.
and it's like a cell, like, and it's like glass, so like it just reeked. It was gross. It just smelled like a Newport.
You're like, thanks,
But
man.
yeah, I mean, I was very fascinated
Yeah.
by everything that went down because like no one got caught. They would take a hit of it and then pinch it and then blow the smoke and flush the toilet
Yeah.
and just blow the smoke
Well,
down.
that person actually did time then.
Probably,
At some
yeah.
point,
Is that,
if they knew the deal
that's-
in weekend jail.
a few of them knew what they're. Well, that you're right. Yeah, that guy definitely knew what he's talking about because he opened up to me a little bit. He's like, dude, I just take a bunch of Xanax and I black out. And next thing I know, I'm getting like, I have all this meat in my pants.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, why'd you do that? He's like, I fucking took Xanax. I'm like, all right, well,
Yeah, man.
you should probably cut back on that. He's like, I will. As soon as,
No way, dude.
like, as soon as
Xanax.
after this one.
The Xanax are cool, dude. I would steal almond joys. That was my thing. dude.
Really?
Yeah.
And just no remorse for anybody. That's
Well,
the
I
thing.
hate almonds and I hate coconuts. So I think it was just because
It was just the fuck system.
things on Xanax just make sense.
Right.
You don't remember it, but like at the time, if you can piece it together, you're just like, this is blue and that's my color, dude. And you're just like, what is wrong with me, dude?
Dude, we did an experiment, not on purpose really, because
Yeah.
the dude went and got tacos on Xanax at one point,
Yeah.
like months before we were over, and we're like, yo, what was this, like all the stuff that you got for tacos? He's like, I don't remember, I was on Xanax. So we're like, okay, take a Xanax.
Oh, yeah.
He took his Xanax.
Did he
ran, it
recreate
came back and got everything exactly the way it was. Like it was kind of like from
It's a
beer
superpower.
fest.
Yeah.
where they're like, well, if you're fucked up, you remember the thing when you're
It's
fucked
locked
up.
in there
It's
somewhere.
like,
That's
yeah.
interesting, dude.
Yeah, so he came back with all those same tacos, and I was like, interesting.
Yeah, I stole a
You
dog.
shouldn't have drove, but interesting.
I stole a dog on Xanax. That was pretty cool.
Did the dog want to go?
Yeah, dog didn't care, dude. We were at like
Yeah.
a party.
If you get-
Yeah. My friend Nicole, when she did this podcast, I was with her that night. I remember that.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
Not her dog.
No, not her dog. And I was like, I took her dog. And I came back like an hour later with the dog under my arm, and she was like, were you going with my dog? I was
Yeah.
like, fuck, yeah, I was,
You
dude.
I took your dog on the night of the town, dude.
I was like, me and Sprinkles are getting it in, dude. What do you mean? She's like, that's not his name. I'm like, it's his name,
Dude, I could only imagine how like pissed what someone would be. My mom was pissed, but like we had all these magnets. I had a party and we had all these magnets on like the fridge of like
Yeah.
our childhoods or whatever, and like a bunch of people like took them because they were fucking hilarious pictures.
Yeah.
And she was fucking
Like
pissed
you
about
and your
that.
T-ball uniform, the
Oh,
circle
yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
I know them.
Fucking
Good.
like whatever Kreppel's carpet
Yeah,
sponsor shit. Dude.
Yo, sponsorship.
Kreppel's carpet.
dude, they sponsoring out here, dude.
They did.
We need
I don't
more
even-
sponsors
I don't
on
think
this
carpet.
podcast.
Most carpet places don't last very long. At least the ones that I exterminate.
Yeah, true. That's a sin, dude. What
A lot
good
of carpet
business
beetles,
to be
dude. They
in.
just eat them. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking the things I've seen, dude.
Yeah.
Exterminating.
I've seen
Bugs
some,
creep me out, dude.
I've seen
I
some
can't
cool
do
things.
it.
Some things are cool though.
Yeah.
Like I saw a praying mantis catch a fly, and I have a video of it. It was eating his face alive.
That's cool.
That was cool.
Yeah, where you stand on like snakes and stuff.
I don't like them.
Yeah.
I saved one last summer.
Good for you. Dude.
There's like these little ring necked ones in my hood, my area, and I had these sticky traps in my garage to like catch crickets and shit.
Yeah, and there was just a snake.
And what happens is like crickets are in there, and the snakes are like, that looks fucking delicious,
Yeah,
and he's
I'm
not
gonna eat
moving.
this.
Goes eat it, then he's in the sticky trap. So this one, I got out of the trap, and he loved me, dude. He just like, I was like getting the water, and I was like trying to get all the sticky shit off him, named him Sticky.
Yeah.
I thought I was.
You kept it?
I tried to, and then I put it like near the woods for him to, you know, go
Make his own decision.
to make his own.
And he was
and
like, I'm
then
out, dude.
The next day I came back before, like, I went to go look at him, see if he left. Before I went to work, and he was still there. He was dead. And I cried. I cried again.
You cried again.
I cried again, dude.
You were like a
I
snake.
cried a lot, dude.
That's all right, dude. Sometimes you gotta cry. I'm like
just
dead
like,
inside
dude,
most of the time, dude. So yeah.
Really? You can't cry?
Yeah,
You
when
wanna-
you get like a phone call like every week that like one of your boys died, and you're just like, oh, that's sick, dude.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, I guess after a while...
Heroin kills many people, dude. Yeah,
so you get
it's
that
tough.
love. You're probably not like too bummed out about a dead snake, huh?
Yeah, nah,
So I guess that's just like kind of like...
that
a
would
good
bum
thing.
me out more than like most people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which sounds terrible.
Right.
My
yeah.
biggest annoyance lately
Dude,
is
people and snakes sometimes.
yeah.
Man.
My biggest annoyance lately is every time I go on TikTok, at least like as I'm scrolling through them,
Yeah.
there's always one person. They're like, "This is my dog's last day on Earth," and I'm like, "Why are you ruining
Yeah,
everyone's
what the
fucking day, dude?"
Everyone's trying to be on
Yeah,
TikTok and
I'm trying to
not think about that.
I'm trying to have good vibes, and you're just like, "This is my dog's last
I
day."
saw a crazy one of some girl hugging like a fucking anaconda because it died, and was hysterically
crying
crying.
over there. She was
and
like,
it was her that set up the camera.
Yeah,
Like no one else was filming her, so she's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, my snake's dead."
yeah. Let me get this organic moment
yeah.
real quick.
Yeah, just it was wild. I'm just like, why would you fucking like why enjoy it or be in the moment?
Yeah,
What the
my
fuck are you
buddy
doing?
Mark's opening like a reptile store. I call it a zoo or a store. I never know what it is.
Zoo
dude.
or Us.
Yeah.
So
But he's opening it, dude, and it's all snakes and alligators and fucking all these things are in his house right now. They've been in his house for like 2 years.
alligators. How big?
He's got 2 alligators. Like they're that big. They're still
little guys.
Yeah, they're still, and he has
Now-
2 dwarf caimans. I don't know if you're familiar with all
I'm
this
not.
stuff.
No,
That's pretty much an alligator
We
too,
don't got-
and they're like about that big.
Okay.
But I think they grow up to 5 feet. I don't know. I know all this stuff through him, dude.
So is this can't.
But he has
be.
like poisonous snakes, dude, and he just has like fucking lizards.
That's sick.
Then he's
you
like-
got like any of those frogs you lick?
He has no frogs, dude.
Yeah, get your fucking.
That's what I keep telling him.
Or,
Dude. I'm like, how are
tropical
you?
frog game
So the
up.
place is called Cold Blooded Kingdom, and I'm like, how do
That's
you not
pretty
have
cool, man.
frogs yet, dude? He's
Yeah.
got a lot of turtles and tortoises.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
So he's going all shells.
yeah, he got.
He likes
shells.
dude. I think he's just nervous. The frogs are too weak. Dude, they don't have any hard exterior. Or
Dude,
anything.
I don't know what he's saying. He has like fucking 72 geckos or some shit, and that's like pretty close. Yeah, and listen, I know it's not a frog, but I think
That's
they're
almost-
close to frogs.
They're. I mean, like it wouldn't be weird if Kermit the Frog fucked one of those things.
Yeah.
Everyone would be like, that's all right.
He'd be like, yeah, I get it, dude.
Whatever,
Yeah.
dude. We're all
Kermit the
we're all
Frog, a gecko,
animals.
dude. The Geico gecko, yeah. Same
That
guy,
would
dude.
be
Never seen Kermit and the Geico gecko in the same room, dude. So you explain that to me.
Whoa,
Crossover
holy
of the year, dude.
Shit, dude.
Ideas happen in this basement, dude.
You might be on some shit.
Yeah, but he's like into that shit. They're opening the store soon.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Is that legal? It sounds illegal.
Yeah, I mean they got a storefront. It has to be legal. You know what I mean?
Nah.
I think Pennsylvania is one of those weird states with animals. Like you can have pretty much mostly close to any animal.
True. I guess this area has kind of just already got like wild, not these,
I don't know,
not
dude.
alligators, dude.
Yeah,
We should start putting them in the, Delaware.
yeah. Just fucking let
I
them
was
be,
watching a
dude.
bunch of videos of like,
I seen a jaguar eat an alligator one time, or a crocodile. I forget what it is. I don't want to fucking offend. The
Yeah,
only
yeah,
person
yeah.
that like might see this and get offended by is
No.
my boy Mark and be like, "You idiot! It's not
Dude,
alligator."
people do get like pissed off. I was in Florida,
Yeah.
and like if you don't know the difference between, there's a lot of
Yeah.
hatred between.
Dude,
It's very segregated, alligators and crocodiles. People in Florida, they're like, don't talk shit on alligators. It's not them doing that shit. It's crocodiles. They're
Yeah.
assholes. Alligators are good. They might snatch up a baby by
yeah,
accident.
but it's
they're not
fine,
doing- yeah,
dude.
that's
It
just
meant well.
I mean, that's just a floating piece of chicken to them. They don't know the
Yeah,
difference.
you shouldn't have left the baby floating
Yeah,
in
what
the
are you
fucking.
doing?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That fake alligators get pretty close.
Dude, he's just so out of control. This stuff, dude.
That's cool though. Where does he?
It creeps me out.
Does he have to? Yeah, because I mean, he can send them. Probably. He's like,
send them full send, dude. Let's just do it. Just send them out in there, dude.
just put him in the fucking like. Yeah, instead of like.
Drew Montana
handling-
hit me up and he was like, "Yo, tell your boy to get me one of those." And I was like, "You know that this thing."
Do not give.
I was like, "You know this thing's gonna try and kill you, right?"
Well, eat it.
Yeah.
Drew just wants to turn it into beef jerky.
Yeah,
Dude, I made we've been jerking it up. I made some beef jerky. I brought it, but I also did Fear Factor. I put a piece of kale in there.
A piece of cow in the
kale.
jerky?
No, it's not in the jerky. I also dehumidified that as well.
Yeah, I don't want the kale. What
I know because I heard that you hate
vegetables,
so I put it in there as a.
Where did you hear that from? From
Your
just watching
podcast,
this, dude?
yeah.
You're probably like the most prepared person to ever watch.
I studied you, dude.
Yeah, you studied me, dude.
You never know.
Did you know I didn't know the difference between brought and bought for fucking a
yes.
year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I made sure. I don't know. It's all right. It's my second batch I've ever made.
My buddy Mikey I, shout out. He was making jerky for a while.
Yeah,
It was called Straight from the Rip.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna call it Dry Guys, but
Nothing wrong with a little dry guy, you know what
but
I'm saying?
I'm going
Man?
with a different name. I'm sure that's been done.
Who gives a fuck, dude?
Me, dude.
You should call it, what's they say in Friday Night Lights, that TV show? I never watch it, so I don't know. You should call it Dry Guys, Full Hearts, Never Lose, man. And people will be like, dude. Or just get shirts that made that.
I think if you just like quote something else that's already popular, it'll do fine.
Yeah.
Someone will Google it. It's like, wait, is that beef jerky of that? Yeah.
This is good, man. You're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
And I
buddy
got it in
Mikey.
the Elsa bag, dude.
Yeah. Love frozen in this household. We have 15 kids. I mean, 5.
You got an orphanage here.
Yeah, we had it.
Yo, can I get a kid?
Sure, man.
How much are you going for?
Fun fact, I was in rehab. Not in rehab. I went to a rehab to speak, and I just got done watching my nephew when he was born, so this was about 6 years ago.
It wasn't comedy. It was just like you were
Yeah.
motivational speaking?
Well, like an AA meeting,
Oh, okay.
but they bring them into rehabs.
Okay.
This is why I got into comedy, because I do like this like super hood ghetto rehab that's like down the street.
Yeah.
And all the black dudes in there love me every time because I would tell
That's
my
gotta be
story.
confidence booster.
And they would just scream, they'd be like, hey, yo, Peter Parker, you crazy motherfucker. And I was like, why am I Peter Parker?
I was just about to ask, like, did you smoke crack and then a spider bit you?
Yeah, I mean, I got Spider-Man tattooed on my leg, so.
Okay, that might be it.
I'll take it, dude.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But I was in the rehab speaking, and I was just like metaphoring.
Yeah.
And I was like, I would have sold that baby. They wouldn't let me watch him when I was on drugs. And one dude at the end was like, I could relate to you when you were talking about selling the baby.
Oh, no.
And he's like, you get more for a white baby. And I was like, what? Then a fight broke out in the rehab, and no one knows the end of that story, dude.
Wait, that's great. No one was like,
Yeah.
So what's your experience?
Like, you're just selling babies?
What's your experience with selling babies?
Yeah.
I'm in one movie called Shithead, and I'm a baby dealer in it.
Are you, dude?
Yeah, and actually the lines that we had written were something along the lines like,
You're in a movie, dude?
I'm in like a real shitty, I mean, it's a shithead movie. It's like,
Yeah.
it's on Amazon, you know?
Yeah, we're both on Amazon.
Yeah, dude.
Amazon,
Look at us.
Dude, me, you, Brian Isley is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You fucking making waves on the
Yeah,
Amazon.
we're doing it.
Jeff Bezos getting paid because of us. Actually, he's no longer part of that, so he's just...
Dude, people always ask me if I made, because now you got to, I think after a year, like, it stops streaming for free on Prime if it's not getting enough views.
Really?
So, like, people who want to watch it have to rent it or buy it. And I know a couple people, and people are like, do you get that money? I'm like, I have no idea. My buddy
Yeah,
Steve's,
how
like, in
did-
charge of it. And, like, I'm
Oh.
sure Steve lives in Tennessee now.
He's just getting so much money. He's
Yeah,
just like,
no, I doubt it. I got, like, a couple Spotify checks, and it was, like, $100, and I was, like, shocked.
that's pretty sick.
And I was like, wow, dude.
Dude, what the hell? Why is
That's
everyone
hard to
talking
do.
shit on you starting a thing? You get $100?
Yeah, dude, that's
a
what
shit.
I'm saying. I don't know if I get anything for the podcast, like YouTube or anything. I think you got to hit.
I think you
YouTube's
do
weird.
a
They
few-
go off subscribers. I don't think they care about your views. You can have like literally 1 million
'cause
subscribers
I
in
think
one
they-
view.
They
and
want
they're-
you bringing. They don't care about your views unless you're putting ads on it, or like they're putting ads on it. I guess.
I'll pay
They'd
to put
rather-
ads on. Shit, dude. I've done it with Instagram, dude. I did it with a joke about tattoos, which some dude. This is the thing, dude. Not only. I feel like more than average, like everyone gets hate on social media if you do anything.
Yeah.
Like literally, if you do anything that's just not your face,
Someone doesn't like it.
someone wants to hate, and it's like someone you know, and it's
Yeah.
like, motherfucker, I know you. I see you all the time. Dude.
Yeah.
Quit being a fucking
Dude,
asshole.
I posted a thing about like how grateful I was after a show, and I was like super grateful for everyone who helped. Thank you, everybody. I don't know, it was kind of like sappy, but I was like,
Yeah.
it was genuine. And my sister was just like, what are you like? A few people were like, cool, dude. What is this?
Yeah.
I'm like, I was
Yeah.
I can't
Grow a
be-
pair of pussy.
like, don't ever be grateful for shit.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I hate fuck all of you guys for
Yeah.
helping me, dude. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, clear eyes, full heart, never lose, man. Woo!
I'm sorry, dude. I never meant to ask for help.
Yeah. But dude, so when you do like a paid promotion on Instagram, it amplifies it more to people you don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, and I had a couple. So the dudes who own Four Seasons Landscaping, where Giuliani gave like the last press conference to be like the election was rigged.
Wait, those dudes are
they came on the podcast. I know them, dude. And but
were they there when that happened?
Yeah, yeah. My buddy Mike owns it, dude.
That's wild.
And my buddy Sean's like it was in charge of their market. I think he has a different job now, but he like still helps out. I think I don't know. I could just be speaking for him, and they're like, yeah, that's not true, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I paid a promotion on that, and some dude was like, the page was called the Vaping Dog. No followers and not following anyone, and they're like, it's sad that you paid and got all these views and only got like 30 likes.
Yeah.
And me and my boys were just trashing him, dude.
Yeah.
But like not trashing him. He was probably so confused, and we were like, "We're sorry," and you're right. And he was like, "What's going on right now?" Probably.
Shit,
yeah.
like the fuck.
But no, I did a joke about tattoos.
Okay.
Just about having them.
Right.
And I hang out at like my buddy's shops, and people are just like, "So can I get this?" And I'm like, "I don't work here, man." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like there's more to the joke. Guys, I'm not watching on Amazon, dude.
Yeah.
But someone commented it because I did a paid promotion on it because I thought it was a funny joke, and he was like, tattoo humor. Ugh. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's a
Yeah, I forgot Gaffigan had that marketed, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's his corner, dude.
Yeah. What? Yeah. It's like, I mean, I didn't say the words that he said.
I don't even know many comedians with like tattoos that have them like showing it. Like I know Rogan has a sleeve, but he's always wearing a button up.
Right. Yeah. I have some dumb tattoos. I haven't even began to talk about them on stage.
Yeah, you got your lip tattooed? I feel like you do. I do.
Nothing here. Jam it.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, well, me and my buddy Mark used to always tell people to jam it.
Yeah.
Shout out Cold Blooded Kingdom Reptiles.
It's like,
we were just
something wrong with my frogs. Jam it.
But he got on his leg. Because he has like very little space. But my boy Cello did a cassette. I think my boy Cello did it.
Yeah.
Did a cassette that said "Jammin'" on it, and I was like, "I'll go one deeper, dude." And I got it inside my mouth, and I didn't realize how gay it was until after. It's the one tattoo I got that I forget about all the time, and also, but like my mom was like, "Why would you do something like that?" I'm like, "The one I never see. No one ever sees."
Yeah, that's all. Just like don't even worry about it then.
I got it 2 years ago. It's still there.
Yeah, really? Yeah, usually those, I guess they got good at figuring out how to not let them fade
You just
away.
got to drill them in there.
Yeah, so it fucking hurts.
Yeah, it hurts. They all hurt, dude.
I had some
dude at the bar, and he was like, your fingers had to kill you. I was like, they all suck, but the fingers do suck.
I got this guy.
Yeah.
By accident. Well, I mean, I got it on purpose. I live in Kings Grant.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize KGB didn't stand for Kings. Like, I was like 18
like
when I got it. We had a gun. We had a tattoo gun, so I just got it. This thing swelled up to
called the machine, dude. Just so you know, it's not called the gun. Yeah.
We used the gun.
My ink's I'm out of ink
we
bullets.
used the fucking sniper needles from across the room.
Yeah, what we did was
it took a while.
We got an AK-47 and loaded it with needles. I have hepatitis now, dude.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Well, we all tattooed each other. Like the brothers would share needles. I'm like, you don't. Dude,
we don't do that, dude.
Stop doing that.
Yeah,
but to find
you
out
got KGB, dude.
Yeah, to find out.
Never go to jail like not on the weekend, dude. Did they take a picture of that?
Oh, they took a picture of all my tattoos, and the lady.
Did they really?
Yeah. So they took a picture of this. I had to like put it on a machine and like have it. They scanned it, and then I have like a hot dog. It's literally a dog with the word "hot" in it on my leg.
Yeah.
And I got a bunch of other ones, and she was like, how many of these bad, like, how many times are you going to make this bad? And so I'm like, this is my second DUI. I'm here for my second DUI.
Yeah. And in Jersey, that's no, I'm surprised you only got weekends in jail.
Yeah. For just 4 days total.
My second time in rehab, I was in there with a dude who got like 3 DUIs in Jersey. And I think he did like 3 months of jail.
Yeah.
And I think he had like 6 more to go. And they were like, you can do the rest of the time in rehab. Rehab's only like a month long usually.
Yeah.
He heard the same lectures 5 times over, dude.
Oh, that's weird. I'd rather be in jail, probably.
Yeah, at some point you're kind of, I mean, rehab's sweet, dude. Yeah, rehab's sweet.
I don't know.
I mean, mine was okay. I mean,
my rehab,
it's okay there. It's better than jail. The bed's better.
I was supposed to do the IDRC thing, but I had to, since it was during COVID. I got lucky that everything hit as COVID was, because my community service
got suspended.
No, they're like, just help out your neighbors, and I was like, all right.
Yeah.
So I helped out my neighbors and wrote down the times, and they had to sign them and log them, and that's the truth.
Yeah, that is true. They can't tell
And
you
I
it's not.
did all those. Dude, I even like they're like that's not enough hours
Yeah.
about something about one of the things I was definitely telling the truth about, and because I was supposed to go like watch someone's dog,
Yeah.
like definitely the truth.
Yeah,
you
then
know?
you're just like, all right, hold on, Miss Collinsworth, and I just.
And they were like, this isn't enough hours. I'm like, you don't even know if I'm really doing these. So, like, you really want to fucking call? Like, I'm just gonna lie, not
Yeah.
lie. You know, I'm not gonna do.
Dude,
you know,
everyone I
other
know
hours
that
and-
got like a DUI who like doesn't like who's not in AA, like just like my normal everyday friends, if they get a DUI, I'm like, just give me your sheet when you get it.
Yeah,
And they're like, yeah, won't they know though? I'm like, the second A is anonymous.
yeah,
So no.
yeah, right.
They're not showing up to these places to like follow through, and they're like, but it's you every time. I'm like, yeah, well, like I think they would know how AA works a little bit probably, and know that like
Yeah,
it's like a month-long thing. If you take a meeting that's like a commitment, you have it for the month.
right.
So
yeah.
chances are you're probably gonna get the same asshole every time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think they set it up for me. I had to do my counseling online,
Oh, okay.
so
You were zooming. Fucking.
yeah, Zoomed.
I did one Zoom AA meeting,
It was all right.
and it was terrible. I had to speak,
Yeah,
and it was just
Oh,
terrible.
it is miserable.
I was like, this is so weird. I'm just looking into my phone. I'm like, what's up?
I was like the dude that's like in denial.
Yeah. I was I was like OJ Simpson on Twitter. I was like, what's up, AA world? And we're on Zoom.
They just be like, Cody, if you just saw your eyes roll right there, what are you thinking? I'm like, well, you said what do you think is harder, staying off drugs or like the beginning or the long haul of it?
The
And I'm like-
beginning, in case you were wondering.
And I was just like, she's like, I'm like, I don't know. I stopped drinking 4 months ago because I'm mad at alcohol.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, well, how do you know that you're not gonna drink again? I'm like, I am.
Yeah.
As soon as I'm done this shit, like,
Yeah, that's more respectable, dude.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm like, I know, I got my 2 DUIs 9 years apart. The only reason I was still dry, I thought it was 10. I thought it was off your record. So I was
Yeah.
like, we got another one in the chamber.
Yeah, I'm good with one, dude.
Yeah.
I got one more in me.
Yeah, yeah. Trust me, everyone gets 2.
Well, I used to always see this sign, and it's like DUI, you can't afford it, and I always thought it was like a nice saying to be like, you might kill someone or yourself. You can't afford that.
Yeah, the emotional toll. No, they meant
Yeah,
like,
yeah, they meant financially. I think my dad like paid that. Not, I know my parents
Yeah.
paid for mine. I got one and done, dude. I was crying in my mugshot. I'm not
oh
hard
yeah,
at
dude.
all.
Oh, dude. My lawyer.
Well, I was on like OxyContin, and I was like fucking just like emotional
were you
and young.
Were you? How old were you?
I think 21. It was
Okay.
on St. Patty's
Yeah,
Day.
my
It was
first-
my first like legal St. Patty's
The first
Day.
one,
And it was
if you're
2 in
go-
the afternoon.
Oh,
Yeah. I nodded out at a red light.
I would say, all right, that's not that bad though. Like they just came up, knocked on the door. Like, what do you?
Well,
think?
he was like, pull over. And my public defender was like, dude, we got him. We can get him to drop it because they made you drive the car. And we just didn't do anything. I was
They
like,
didn't. He didn't
Yeah.
decide to do his sneaky
Yeah.
lawyer stuff.
Dude, well, he was a public defender. You think he
Okay.
gave a fuck?
He's like, I got this good idea, but I do not
I
have.
fucking Johnny Cochran.
I don't
on the
give a
case.
fuck about you, so.
He's like,
So we're gonna do this,
yeah, he's like,
My way.
it's gonna be expunged off your record, and I'm like, all right, fair enough, dude.
dude. My prosecutor my lawyer for my first one was my prosecutor for my second one.
Yeah,
So that actually
he
worked
didn't,
out.
He
was
didn't look out for you.
No, he did. He
Yeah.
was. Well, I mean, I don't think he really did anything, but like,
How'd he switch? He switched from being a defender to prosecute.
yeah, I
That's
don't know.
less money. Does he know that?
I should have let him know.
I think so. I
should've-
watch a lot of lawyer shows, dude.
Maybe he's down in the dumps or something. You
Yeah.
know, things aren't. He lost my last DUI. Maybe it was all down.
Maybe that was when he was like.
He was
like,
telling me like he's like I had this one like I guess lawyers sometimes like they're supposed to like tell you about like their history.
Yeah.
And he's telling me stories about how he's like, yeah, this one dude who went to jail for 30 years and he wasn't like he was like really upset with me because he thought he should have done less. But I was like, well, yeah, 30 years.
Yeah.
30 years is a lot, man. So I don't think you helped at all.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like you did much, you know?
He's like, well, you shouldn't have killed all those people, dude. You know what I mean? Maybe we could have got
The
lucky.
lawyer that wants to be a judge on the inside.
Yeah, he's like, maybe you shouldn't kill it. Then we would have done no years. How about that? You know?
Who knows? He was cool though. He was just like, oh, Cody's a good kid. He doesn't, he does it every now and again. But,
Yeah. Every
he
once
probably won't do it again.
Hey, every once in a while, he has a couple brewskis, and he
Oh,
gets
the
a
Eagles
little-
just lost to fucking
Yeah,
the
fucking
fucking
go
Dolphins.
Birds,
They
dude.
lost to the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
fucking.
I'm getting hammered and I'm going home.
fucking football season, dude. Super Bowl's coming up.
Super Bowl.
Do you care?
Not much, but I'm excited for I love the Super Bowl. Like I'll gamble on the game. I'll get some good food.
Do you do the Gatorade color?
No, I will.
They haven't even been. I don't think they offer it anymore.
I haven't seen it on.
I used to think it was like my favorite bet. That
it's
just
a
the
fun.
fact that's
It's a fun. Last year I paired. I think it fell like around Groundhog Day or something.
Yeah.
So I paired it with the Groundhog not seeing the shadow.
Yeah.
And Tom Brady winning, and then like the Flyers, some weird out of this universe.
You hit it, dude.
I hit it, dude.
Yeah, nice, dude. Big payday, dude.
Yeah, I was pretty jazzed up about that.
I know. I don't get into it because I'd probably I can be a degenerate with gambling, like everything.
Yeah.
I just have addictive personality. But like if I had it on my phone, I would be like, I'll
like,
do a 5. Like I wouldn't be the guy. Like my brother does pretty well. He does like $20 on like a 5-thing parlay, and he hits them, and he gets like $500. And I'm putting like 200 on that because I'm a loser.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean,
dude.
Then I see my one boy. He like gambles for like a living, I think, and he's like,
wow,
2,000 paid off, 10,000.
That must be
10,000 pay off, and I'm like, I don't even have the balls to put 2,000. I don't.
The thing is, though, like, are they posting about when they lose too?
Yeah, no, most people are. No, he pretty much hits a lot, dude.
Really?
I see it. It's like every day. He posts
I wonder
like 50 different vouchers. So even if he's losing, he's like making up for it.
Yeah, I guess like the gambler lifestyle must be similar to comedy.
Yeah.
And just like picking up on patterns and trying to make them work, and then sometimes it's like they just weren't in the cards.
Dude, I do find comedy to be an interesting thing because last night I went up first. They asked me to go first because I'll do okay at least. You know what I mean?
Get the room going.
Yeah, and then dude, I was outside the whole time for like 2 hours, and then like I walked in and the room was filled, and I was like, how did I not see people walk in?
Yeah,
and it made me annoyed that I went first.
Yeah. You're like, wait, can I go again?
Yeah, I'm like, I could have done so much better.
That's the worst.
That is the worst, dude. It
It
is crazy how it's like a mind fuck. Like someone can be hot garbage, but if you get them laughing within the first 5 minutes, like you're good.
Yeah. You're on the roll. You can like you
so
like
the fact that I
snowballs.
got a couple chuckles in the first 5 minutes of this open mic, it just set everyone else to do good, and they could have they could have been like, just fucking, what's the deal with bananas?
Yeah.
And I've been like, what the fuck, dude?
And you're just like, sometimes you're in the room, you're like, do they know that I'm the one that fucking got this thing going? Do they?
No one thanked me.
No one's like, dude, thank God you went up because I was gonna bomb.
Yeah.
You didn't fucking set the tone.
That's usually how it goes. Yeah. I like going early though.
I mean, especially
mostly because I don't drink. I think that backfires on me sometimes because people are like, "Why don't you hang out?" I'm like, "What am I gonna do? I don't drink. I don't care that much."
Yeah, a lot of the conversations are.
They're like, "You want to go do blow in the bathroom?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "No, I grew up, dude."
I noticed that as I was drinking, and like some nights I wouldn't be drinking or whatever, and I'm talking to this person that I would usually talk to and like be engaged in their conversation. I'm just like, I don't give a fuck about anything that this person's saying. I'm like, my alcohol was just drinking alcohol was just forcing me like, sit down, you listen to it.
Yeah.
It's just like fucking like someone grabbed your head like, all right, now listen to the guy talking to you. And I'm like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
And that's kind of been something I've been cocooning from comedy a little bit. I'm like, I just don't feel like talking to the amount of people that are at mics. So like the first and going home is great.
Yeah. I think cocooning's the best, dude.
You come out a beautiful butterfly.
Yeah. You come out refreshed, dude.
I truly needed it.
We all need it every once in a while, dude.
Yeah.
Especially at our level of it, which is no level.
Yeah, just like the not level existing.
Yeah, just depressing.
Well,
you got a couple good accolades, though. You open for some cool people. You have Theo, Mark Norman. Any other good ones?
I mean, if you count Shane, he's from this area.
Yeah.
Stavros Halkias, but people don't.
I get it. So everyone's like, people are like, this Shane Gillis guy? I'm like, he literally moved to New York right when I started. So no, I don't know.
Oh, damn.
He's very funny, though.
Yeah. Nah, he's cool.
He did your podcast.
Yeah, he was on our second episode actually.
Nice.
That was actually at the W.
I listened to it, dude.
Yeah.
I was there, too.
We shot that in the motel room at the W.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool.
What was his vibes on? Do you think he'll do it again or not a chance?
Nah.
Yeah.
Well, he
didn't want to do it after the first one.
Yeah. Well, he definitely want to do the podcast again, but like the next, like he stayed over like in the motel room or whatever, and we were like swimming in the pool the next day, the big sick tiki bar, and we were just chilling, and he was just like, we were talking about how he was like, I just got like, don't tell. He's like, you're not gonna tell anybody, but I got just for laughs, and like, I'm like, oh shit, like you got like all this cool stuff. He's like, yeah, this is like, I got all this before I agreed to do your show. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have. I'm like, it's totally understandable. I got you right on time, But then he did say that he would come back and do the W. The W's just
not
crumbling.
Yeah.
I think they're selling it and shit.
Nice. Not nice, but
Not nice.
Yeah,
No,
not
we'll
nice.
see.
That's just my natural reaction. Be like, nice.
Yeah, sweet.
It's like, yeah,
Totally.
did I mention my dad said? I'm like, nice, man. That's what's up, dude.
That's actually good though. That's
Yeah,
actually pretty sweet.
Yeah, he did nothing for me, dude. Anyways, dude.
This turns into in between two firms.
Yeah, you can have, you can share my dad if you want. He's a pretty cool
Really?
guy.
Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah, he's
I got like
nice, dude.
6 dads now.
Yeah, dude.
Anytime anyone's like, hey,
I
dude.
just say people are my dad. Like if
Yeah.
they're like like
100%.
my boy Chuck Treese, living legend, Philadelphia legend, professional skateboarding and professional musician.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he was on the podcast, dude.
Dad?
But yeah, I would be like, Chuck's my dad.
Yeah.
And he was doing a show one time, and his actual son was with him.
Oh,
And Chuck loves the weed, dude. And I was just like, Dad, what's up, dude? And his son was like, what?
brother.
He's
I
like,
got a
"Are you
fucking-
my-"
I got
yeah,
a-
he's
I
like,
got a
"Are you
fucking
my
brother."
brother? Dude, Chuck did this podcast I was talking about recently because my boy that we became friends. He's a regular at the bar, but
Yeah.
my boy Fran and this girl Shannon, they come in all the time,
Yeah.
and we just have a good time on Wednesdays. It makes my shit fly by.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
See, that's cool as a bartender.
they're cool, but he
I'm sure
met
there's
me
the
the one
opposite
day,
of
and he
that.
was like, you got Chuck Treese because I posted a clip of him recently.
Yeah.
He's like, that's a good get. I'm like, dude, Chuck's just out here, dude.
Yeah, he's just.
I was like, Tony Hawk follows him on Instagram, dude.
For
Like,
real?
yeah, dude.
That's wild.
Yeah, that is wild.
That's
Tony
cool.
Hawk follow you,
Yeah,
dude?
no,
I
Tony
don't
Hawk-
think so, dude.
Tony Hawk doesn't know I exist, man.
Yeah. Nothing's better than when you get someone with a blue check mark to follow you.
It is cool. I got that dude. From,
I got two.
Who
That's
do
all I
you got?
Mike Gallo, he's the bass player for Agnostic Front, and
Okay.
Novak.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's sick. Yeah.
Which I forget about Brandon all the time.
Right,
It's just
yeah,
Brandon.
yeah,
So I'm
yeah,
just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's wild. So you
I'll get another one, dude.
get another one of
I
it.
want to get
I
one.
got
I'll pay to
I got
get one.
I got a funny one. Oh, not really. It's just the dumb one. The dude that does he drives the van around and you get in the taxi. The taxi
Ben
van.
Bailey?
Is that what his name is? And he like
The
does
game show?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben Bailey.
Yeah,
He's
Ben
cool
Ba-
as fuck.
yeah, Ben
Follows
Bailey
you,
started
dude.
following
Big
me.
fan of you, dude.
And then he messaged me about he does stand up.
Yeah,
He messaged me in stand up. I'm like, this is sick.
That's how he got the show. He
Really?
won what did he like made it far. I was just listening to a podcast. Who was it with? It was definitely Honeydew, I think, or it was Whiskey Ginger.
Okay, one of
Those are
two.
like those are like the only two consistent, Then I go back on Crab Feast episodes, which has been done forever. But I'm
Yeah.
like, it was so good.
Right.
So much so that I got a honeydew stabbing a crab tattooed on my ribs.
Did you actually?
That's how I got the Ryan Sickler repost, dude. I was like, I did this for you, man.
They gotta post that.
Yeah, he did.
They gotta.
Yeah. Little does
Can
he
you
know. That
imagine
comes
people like-
with the price
Nice.
of me begging. And by begging, I mean, I'm just going to be like, if I see he's coming to Philly on social media, I'm going to be like, I can do it, man.
Think, dude, let me.
Yeah, I can open for you, dude. You don't even got to pay. You don't got to pay me.
Yeah,
That's more money for you.
yeah, dude, just keep everything.
Yeah.
I'm-
Remember
I'm-
when I got this tattoo on my ribs? It's
Maybe
there forever.
If you want to cover the color, of the
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to do that,
you
dude.
want to just pay for that, dude.
I haven't been back to work on it more, dude.
You have?
I have not. No,
No.
I got the outline. I just hate getting tattooed at this point.
It hurts.
Yeah, it hurts. They all fucking hurt, dude.
It hurts a lot.
Yeah.
People
When
are
people
like,
are like, I sleep. Yeah, are you gonna say,
They
yeah,
love
lose
the
my
pain?
therapy, dude?
Oh,
I
yeah.
sleep through it.
I'm like, ow, ow, ow.
I'm like, you're lying and you're a bitch, dude.
I'm crying. I'm like, fucking my snake. That's not even my pet died, and I killed that fucking rat. Everything, all my pain comes.
Rest in peace to your
Yeah,
snake,
dude,
dude.
it's fucking sticky, man. I thought
Yeah.
I was inventing a new snake. A
Nah,
sticky snake.
Yeah, sticky.
I told the mayor about it.
Rest in peace, sticky, dude.
Lemaire came, was there the other day, and I showed him where I buried him because
Yeah.
he was like, asking. I posted like a video about it on
Yeah.
whatever.
And he's like,
And
kind of
he's like, yo, where's this? Yeah, he's like, no, he didn't know that it died. He's like, that was sick
Yeah.
with the snake. I'm like, he's buried right here. And I think Lemaire started like tearing up a little bit. He
Yeah.
was upset. He's like, man, that snake changed the world.
Yeah, I don't talk to the mayor that much. Dude.
No.
I did 2 shows, the him and Bickle show. I did it twice, dude.
Yeah.
Both times he was like, "Who are you?" And I'm like, "That's what's up, dude."
Yeah, dude, nice.
Not that you should know who I am, but I'm just like, "That's what's up, dude.
Yeah.
I like you."
That's the worst, dude. I get
I get it a lot, dude, because I get, dude, as much as I thought I was around, like, especially in the first 2 years, like, it's
Yeah.
like,
people.
when they bring me up, they're like, "Oh," and I'm like,
Isn't
the
Joe?
fuck, man?
Isn't your name? You gotta change your name, dude.
"Yeah, Joe, what,
Joe-
not cutting it."
Joe Rainbow.
Yeah, rainbow,
It's rhymes, dude. Everyone loves the rhymes.
dude. People love 2 syllables.
Yeah, I did a whole.
Most people probably just call you Cody, right? Not like code. It's always Cody,
I'll
right?
get,
I guess
I'll
there's
get a
probably
code E.
Yeah.
You know?
Like code.
I'll get a code sometimes.
Like code COD dot another E
slash E.
Apple case. Yeah. That's fucking
or
tough.
Cody,
Dude.
like instead of Cody. No one's
I
done
figured
that.
it out. People like 2 syllables for the most part.
Yeah.
Because I get Joe White all the time.
Yeah, Joe White.
Like people just won't be like, "What's Joe up to?"
Yeah.
It's like Joe White. And I'm like, all right.
I guess it is a
Is it one of
syllable
those
thing.
names?
It just
Dude?
sounds.
Am I destined for greatness?
It's just spark. It's yeah, dude. You might be
Yeah, nice, dude.
nice.
Rest in peace, Sticky, dude.
Poor goddamn bastard. I'm gonna unbury him.
Yeah. You got anything else? Yeah, I mean, we did an hour, dude. It flew by, just like that, dude.
Dude, that's because we were in the flow state, man.
Yeah,
We were in the flow state, and we just flew all the way here. It was a tremendous journey,
yeah,
and I appreciate
you beat me here somehow. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It usually happens. Dude. I feel bad because I always I get done like work at 5, but by the time I get like done all the bullshit, I'm just like I'm finally home at 6, and I'm like, this is terrible.
I'm weird with like driving over bridge. If it's over bridge, I'm like I'm gonna get there 15 minutes early because I very often will go straight when I'm supposed to turn.
Yeah, you zig when you should.
I give myself 15 minute grace period. I always said grace period for like most
grace.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I'm not the guy who's going to condemn you, dude. I didn't
know
know
that's
the
what I'm
difference
saying. I'm
between
like,
broad
you
and
can
broad.
understand because it's broad,
Dude, and
broad.
they thought I was joking like for a year, and I was like, no.
Brushing the butt.
I was like, dude, I watch it so consciously because you're surprised. It's surprising how much you say broad and
it's
broad,
kind of actually nice,
and how many people do it that aren't you. You know what I mean?
Right.
And people are like, I'm like, you're just talking, and you're like, yeah. So I bought Jimmy over, and it's like. I hear it so many times, and I'm not correcting them.
Yeah.
I'm not an asshole.
Right. Yeah. That's the same. That happens all the time. You just like don't get, and then your whole life, it just goes. I'm
now
like,
I look like now I look like I have Tourette's at work because I'll be like talking to people because I got to talk
and then
to
you have to
people,
like
and I'm
actually
like,
think about.
and I'm like, so I.
Don't let it. Like, at this point, dude, you were doing fine without knowing that information. You don't need it.
That's
anyway.
what I thought, dude.
And also not only that, but people at this point, it's kind of a compliment. They're like, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like, he's not that stupid. You're like, yeah, I knew what the fuck I'm
I'm dumb, dude. I'm dumb. I don't know English. I thought
it was, but the grace period, it makes sense too. Because cows graze, like, yo, take a grace period. And I'm like,
I thought you were
cows
saying
are just like
graze like the plural of the color.
No.
Yeah, you were saying graze with
graze,
a Z.
That could, like you're grazing around. Eat, like,
graze makes more sense. I see where you're coming from.
Like, eat some grass, fuck around like a cow would,
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'll take a grace period, I'll graze around, and then gray period could work too. Just like I'm fucking not. I'm
Are
not
you Van Gogh or something, dude? You might have a blue period,
Dude,
gray period.
Yeah, 50 shades of this shit.
Dude, 50. Nice. Yeah. Well, I don't think we can get much higher. So on that note, we'll fucking.
Thank you, man.
You want to do a fucking. Yeah, I like that, dude.
That's powerful.
That's for the Chinese.